By all appearances, this is not your average campsite.
You get to see things you just don't normally get to see, and you meet up with friends that you see once a year that come to this regularly.
And these are not your average thrill seekers.
It's just a lot of fun.
Nope, these are folks who ride their bikes 50, 60, even 80 miles a day and don't think twice about it. For one weather-wonderful week in September, they'll pedal up to 450 miles past gorgeous countryside as part of BRAT, Bicycle Ride Across Tennessee.
Good morning! It's a 7-day bicycle tour. We started it back in 1987, and this is our 25th year. And we started at Tennessee state parks. Like this year, the host destination was Timms Ford State Park just outside of Winchester and Tullahoma. And we do a figure-8 loop, and we go to different state parks each night.
275 riders from 31 states and 2 foreign countries are discovering what we Tennesseans already know. We live in a beautiful state.
Well, I've done week-long rides in Wisconsin, Ohio, and Indiana, and Texas. And Tennessee ride is my favorite. I'd come here before I'd go back to any of those.
A sentiment shared by others.
This is Central Tennessee this year, and it's really been very pretty. There have been times that we've ridden through woodlands, by creeks and rivers. It's really been pretty.
Not only is the landscape luscious, but the local citizens are very welcoming as well.
People have been friendly, the drivers have been considerate, the roads have been good. It's been hilly, but that's only to be expected.
The cows along the way are patient, if not preoccupied with their morning meal. Even the driver of one of our state's most visible backroad machines is willing to share the road with our out-of-state friends.
Tennessee's got, apparently they've got wonderful rural roads just about everywhere. I did it last year in West Tennessee, and it was perfect, good scenery everywhere, and so far this year it's been pretty good too.
Pedaling long stretches of road in the rolling hills of southern Middle Tennessee, these folks are on the 5th day of the week-long BRAT. Along the way, they can replenish their energy levels with snacks and water.
Peanut butter and jelly is the best recovery.
Well, I gave you a little extra play in here, so if you do have to open it back up, then you can just turn it down.
Okay. And get some timely bike repairs from the wrench monkey himself, Carter Williams, who spends his vacation days offering elbow grease and sage advice to needy riders as the official BRAT mechanic.
Yep, they're very generous with me when I fix their bike. They're paying to ride for a week, and if their bike breaks down after a day, they're kind of feeling sad. And if I can get them back out on the road, it's gonna be good for everybody.
That's especially important since today the riders tackled their biggest elevation challenge, making it up Monteagle Mountain, a task that John Chalmers welcomes.
To me, when I started back riding again, of course I wanted to do it just for fitness. And I discovered that it was somewhat addictive. Now, if I go 3 or 4 days without riding, I don't feel very good.
The conquering of Monteagle and enjoying the scenery from its top bring a great sense of accomplishment. But if you ask these riders, they'll tell you just as important is the chance to make new friends.
These events are really fun because you meet lots of neat people, get to see a nice area. You've got someone that develops a route, and knows the area, so they know where to take you. And they're a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
Riding at their own pace, these men and women, some in their 70s and even 80s, end their day at picturesque South Cumberland State Park. While they pitch their tents, prepare for a well-earned dinner and rest, they can think about a day of memorable scenery, friendly people, and historic small towns along the way.
We just want to spread the word about how great our state parks are, and also what makes Tennessee special in my eyes is our small rural communities out there. I grew up in a small town, and it seems like the big cities are getting bigger and bigger, but man, these little quaint towns are really that slice of Tennessee that I think of when I think of Tennessee.
I'm Alan Griggs on the Wild Side.